We're up nice and early this morning because we need to get to our hiking destination really early. A tram leaves at 9 a.m.
From the parking area.
Yeah, and so we need to get there by then because it's like a 5-mile hike we're going on today, and we need as much time as we can get. The last tram from the trailhead goes back to the parking area at 4. So we need to get this hike done from 9 to 4 so we can get back and not have to hike the 2 miles from the trailhead back to the truck.
That'd be fun if we do.
Yeah. So where are we going?
We are going to the Coronado National Park?
Forest.
No, forest. Okay, this is National Forest. Coronado National Forest in Sabino Canyon, and we're going to be hiking the Seven Falls Trail.
This is the last thing we're doing here in Tucson. In 2 days, we are heading out to stay with Jenny's grandparents in Yuma, Arizona, and we're going to be with them for probably about a month. And we're both really excited because they're a couple cool people.
My grandma and grandpa are probably one of the big reasons why I like to travel so much, because whenever my brother and I would go and visit them, they'd always take us to cool places. So yeah, and they have great advice when we're out too. Whenever, especially here in Tucson, they told us, go see this, go see that.
Yeah, they've been everywhere, and they're RVers too, so they know so much about RVing. They know just a lot about cool places to go in the United States. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of advice from them, a lot of tips, and we're going to have fun with them because they're going to show us around Yuma, and we're going to do some cool things. So we're excited. But now we're off to hike the Seven Falls Trail, and it's got a really cool ending. There's a nice big climax to this hike, so we're excited.
David and I are really excited for this hike because it is the first hike that we're going on that ends in a desert waterfall.
Yeah, and hopefully it's still flowing. Everything we read said that it, basically flows constantly. We're hoping it's flowing and it's not dry, even though it's in the desert. But we're really excited. Pictures look beautiful, and we can't wait to get there. I
also did pack lunch, and this time I did not forget bread.
Yeah, she remembered bread, so we're gonna have our picnic at Seven Falls when we get there.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good.
Ready?
Yep. This is one water break of many. One of the things about hiking in Arizona, and it's every park ranger we've come across, they're always like, you guys have water on you, right? Because people have actually died of heat stroke and dehydration on these hikes. The sun is just so intense, even in the winter, that it gets hot and it's so dry, you have to have at least 750 milliliters per person on a 5-mile hike like this. We're staying well hydrated. We've got plenty of water.
I'd say we're about 1.5 miles in, and we've started climbing pretty decently. And we've noticed in the shade it is incredibly cold.
Yeah, it is.
It's so cold. David's hands are freezing. And I had to put my sweatshirt back on more than once now. Every time we get in the shade, I have to put my sweatshirt back on because it gets really cold. Even though we're working, it's crazy. It's so cold in the shade.
Yeah, once we get to a spot that's sunny, we're like, yes, warmth. And then we get back into the shade and it's just freezing cold. And that's why Jenny keeps taking her sweatshirt on, taking her sweatshirt off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it on.
Well, it's cold in the shade.
Yeah, we're going cold, hot, cold, hot.
Once that sun gets over the edge of that canyon, though, and everything's in sunshine, we're going to be missing the shade.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, midday sun's going to be rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just got to the point before the falls where it really starts to climb in elevation, where you're doing switchbacks like crazy. So here comes the fun part.
Yep. Well, there it is. We're going down there.
Well, we're leaving the falls now because we have a tram to make in, what is it, an hour and a half we have to be back to make the tram?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's like 1:30 now, and the tram leaves at 3.
3:10 is one of the
Yeah, 3:10. So we're hoping to make that one. The last tram doesn't come till 4, so we're hoping to get there by 3:10 so that we can catch that ride back to the truck and not have to just sit around and wait. But the falls were awesome. There weren't any falls, but it was still really cool. Unfortunately, it's too dry and there were no falls, but
The dry falls.
yeah, but it was still really cool. Beautiful, definitely worth the trip, the hike in, and we had a nice picnic too.
Yep. The hike wasn't even that hard.
No, it's a great 5-mile hike in and out, 2.5 in, 2.5 out. So on the way back to the tram.
Yep.
All right, yep.
We made it back to the visitor center on the 3 o'clock shuttle, and we were getting ready to leave, and one of the volunteer tour guides, I guess,
Yep.
suggested us go on this 1/4 to half-mile loop real quick because there's a really cool saguaro that has like a broccoli formation
Yeah,
on
some
it,
kind of
so-
weird mutation. So we're gonna check that out, and then we're getting out of here.
Yep.
The volunteer said that this saguaro cactus looks like broccoli, and yeah, it looks pretty weird. Yeah, that's definitely the weirdest saguaro I've ever seen, let alone cactus or plant period, really.
Yeah, but it was an excellent ending to today's hike, even though we got kind of burnt.
Yeah, we wore sunscreen, but we still got a little burnt, but I guess that's what happens when you are in the Arizona sun for hours and hours. Probably should have reapplied at the falls, but oh well.
We're gonna go ahead and call it a night and head home. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up.
And if you want more videos from us, go ahead and subscribe because our journey is just beginning. And if you want more details on today's hike, go ahead and check out the blog post. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye!